listen, women are ridiculous. Women love to play the victim, but like when you put them in a basketball team like this, like I just think it was like, how could they be a bigger victim? One of her teammates is like, oh, I was so scared. It was so threatening. They all want to be the biggest victim of whatever that experience was. You know?
Yeah, they said I've read one story where they said they all like got in they got in a group and were like
huddled.
Huddling like in a frightened mass. I was like, what?
No, but
for prime time 99, you should send him the clip of AOC. That's how you handle it.
Yeah.
That's how you handle it. You go, he was talking about my booty, and I don't like people that talk about my delicious booty, and do it on the fucking steps of Congress. Alex Stein's jumping on. He can only stay till 5, so that's all right, though. I hope he's jumping on.
Jump on.
Oh, I say he goes, I never got the link. He sent it a 401. I hope he's not going to pull a Ray DeVito. Hey, I never got the link. That's like 401. You can't. Yeah, the show starts at 4.
Yeah.
When does Chrissy Mayer send you the link? Bob, you going to Chrissy's wedding?
No, I'm not actually.
Oh, you were invited though, right?
I was invited, yeah.
I mean, it's like a bringer wedding. I mean, how many people? Ski Mask got invited. Mask got invited. He wants me to have his brother. He wants me to have his brother on this Saturday. Yeah. I'm like, your brother? I don't even want to have you on. So why would I have your brother on? You fucking losers. Like, he goes, no, the women will go crazy for my brother. I'm like, yeah, we don't have women, and that we don't do that kind of show. We don't do a smoke show.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get my brother on. You got any cousins? Little ski mask cousins in Tejas? Fucking hack.
You should let him book the show for a week. That would be funny.
Huh?
Let him book the show for a week. Let's see what he can get.
Yeah.
Maybe. You never know.
I'll have his mom back on, but I'm not having his brother. His brother likes, I think he's a fan of Gina Bisconti. The last time I spoke to him, he was saying he didn't like me, he liked Gina Bisconti.
So that'll be a good guest.
So there you go. There you go.
Raymond, Raymond, 199. Send Mike Piazza the link. Yeah, maybe we can work that out. We can get him on. That would be a great interview, and he will never know what's
John Jameson got on.
Through an automatic voice message system.
Jeez, that was fucking quick, huh? People are just not even putting their phones on at 4 o'clock now. They know you'll be calling.
I'm calling fucking Alex Stein. It's like, don't pull a fucking. I didn't get the link. I'm not doing the show. The link sent you. We sent it at 401.
Yeah, he'll be here.
He's probably doing hours. Phones off. Don't look good.
He's probably just abusing a WNBA player right now. He'll be here. Don't worry about it.
There he is. Brittney Griner.
Yeah.
This guy's done more for the NBA than Dr. J. A WNBA than Dr. J.
Look at him.
Is that a green screen?
I don't hear anything. What the fuck?
Is that a green screen?
You guys there?
Look at the tie.
We hear you.
I can't hear anything. What the fuck?
We can hear you. That's because you're yelling all fucking day. Oh my gosh.
Settings. I can't hear a word you guys are saying.
Go to audio and then wait. He can't hear me. What am I doing?
He can't hear you.
Okay, I can hear you guys. Can you hear me?
Good.
Yeah, we got you.
My fucking headphones suck dick. The Apple sucks dick. What's up, fellas?
How are you?
Wait, so you were banned until Monday on YouTube?
Yeah, I had a week-long suspension, and I didn't want to go on other people's shows because I get you for ban evasion, like. Dan Bongino had a show, and then he got a strike and went live on his backup account, and that's ban evasion. That's why I don't know. Chad might have been accidentally doing ban evason.
Accidentally?
Yeah.
That'll be the first time he accidentally committed a crime.
Well.
So Wait, what was I going to ask you? So
Brittney Griner.
No, but yeah, did you know she was going to be at the airport?
No, I got freaking lucky, but everybody's like, how did you recognize this hoe? Well, let me tell you something. When you have 26 foot tall, black women, white women, they're all colors. And then the scout team, dude, they stuck out like a sore thumb. And then as soon as I saw Brittney, I had like 1 minute to be like, what the hell am I going to say to her? And I really messed up, Kevin, because I said, was it a fair trade for the Merchant of Death? And then I wanted to ask her like a weird question to try to get a response from her. So I asked her if she had sex with Vladimir Putin. But I should have said, do you have weed in your bag? And I should have asked her pronouns. There's so many better jokes. The chat always has the better jokes. They always tell me, why didn't you ask her about weed?
Yeah, they have time to think about it. But at that moment, you're like, fuck, she's right in front of me. She's fucking 7'7", right? She's huge.
No, I got mad when that cop pulled me over, the lady cop, and I got a couple good zingers on. But then when she was leaving, I meant to ask her, is this like an all-day pass? Like, does the one ticket give me an all-day pass to run red lights? And I was like, can I use this if I I totally choked. I mean, I was doing good until then, but then I meant to just say, is this ticket an all-day pass so I can run red? Because I still had to drive to the comic strip, which is like another 2 miles. I know I was going to run more red lights. So I'm like, is this an all-day pass? But it came out like, can I use, do this again? And she's just like, shut the fuck up, white boy. But yeah, I mean, it's so unbelievable that ESPN, it's a daily story on ESPN. Every time I go to ESPN, there's a news story about it that, now they're going to fly private and you might put them out of business because them flying private might bankrupt because they don't make any money. The NBA carries them, obviously, but they don't make any money.
Well, Kevin, you don't like conspiracies, but here's a conspiracy. The WNBA is subsidized by the NBA. No, just listen. So the NBA pays all their bills, right? And the reason why they don't have charter flights is some teams can afford it and some teams can't. They've never been profitable one year in their existence.
Of course not.
But because of me, they are going to get the charter flights. So these bitches better be thanking me. They don't have to go through TSA.
Those guys should be sucking your dick, dude.
Exactly right. And they're welcome through. Deanna Taurasi, I didn't realize she's on the team. She was an Olympic champion. I wish I should have asked her a couple questions. But if Brittney Griner right now, Kevin, I'm not saying this as shtick. I would have slept with Brittney Griner. She did have that thing. Where you see a celebrity, and even though they're ugly, they're kind of pretty. I was like, man, I might fuck this girl just because she's so famous. She's the Michael Jordan of women's basketball.
Yeah, you should have asked her if she had weed in her bag. That would have been a good one. But not to make you feel bad, but you got to be an idiot to go to Russia with anything. Like you should almost go with an empty bag because they can nail you for anything. You should go to Russia, buy everything you need there, all your clothes, all your underwear. You should bring nothing in your bag. You should almost be bagless.
I agree. But did you know this? In Arizona, they have recreational weed, though. You can just go into the store and buy weed.
But you can't bring it to places that it's not legal, and especially other countries where...
Wait, that's where she bought it? She bought it in Arizona?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, so but she's got to know. Everybody knows that. I mean, I don't know if she's stupid or she's playing to, but you got to know, especially the thing with the Ukraine that just started. Yeah, if you're bringing anything into your your bag, you're an idiot. I mean, it's like saying you're from a gun state where you can have a gun, you don't need a license or whatever, and then you'd be like, oh, I thought I could bring it anywhere because I could buy it anywhere. It's like, all right, well then you're an idiot. So it's on you. That people are like, oh, she's, Putin's trying to teach her a lesson. I hope he taught her a lesson not to be so fucking stupid.
Yeah. Well, she boycotted the national anthem. She would go in the locker room, and then she's really. In Russia, they don't celebrate Pride. They don't have Pride Month in Russia. So she needs to be thanking her lucky stars. She gets to come here into America and do,
Is she standing now for the national anthem?
She is.
See, that's
Wait,
hilarious.
Before she got arrested in the United States, she didn't stand for the national anthem?
She would go to the locker room. She wouldn't kneel. She would go to the locker room. She would just not even do the song. She would
say what a bad country this is and whatever, how it takes.
Yeah, well, everybody starts singing a different tune when she realized, United States is not that bad compared to Russia, compared to being in a fucking gulag in Siberia. I mean, she got lucky they let her go, man. She would have had a good time in prison. I'm not going to deny that, but she's still lucky they let her go because they gave her like 10 years or some shit.
Yeah. It's a long time for just weed, but it's the way it is. Those are the rules.
And then the guy that we traded for him is the merchant of death. He sells guns to everybody. They sold guns to the countries that have shot our troops. I mean, he couldn't be.
Yeah, but what are we going to do with that? What are we going to do with him anyway? Was he going to go on Tucker Carlson? You know what I mean? I mean, we got the guy. All right, so set him free. He's not going to. I mean, the Russia's such a mess anyway. Who cares?
Yeah, he'll be back in business again.
But who cares? Russia's always in Russia. Everything Russia does is dirty. So send him back. Why do we even have him? Just send him back to the fucking motherland.
Well, you don't trade for something like this. Yeah,
I mean, so who cares? America, the only thing, and like I said, you don't like politics, but one of the only thing America still produces, Kevin, Raytheon, Halliburton, Boeing, they're all military industrial complex companies. Like, we don't produce crap other than guns, bombs. And notice how these bombs, that's why they cost $500,000 a piece, because we can charge other countries for them.
Yeah, but do we sell? I just read a thing that we buy uranium from Russia for nuclear weapons, right?
Yeah.
And that's because the only people that supplies. No, but that's so fucked up. They're selling us uranium to make nuclear weapons to maybe use on them. I mean, so it's all a fucking joke. It's all about making money
from somebody, and they're going to make their money. They want to make their money, and
Russia wants to make their money, but if they really thought we were going to drop a bomb on them, they wouldn't fucking be selling it to us.
You have a good point. And that's the thing. Now they have all these laws where only certain countries can produce these weapons. So, of course, America is one of the lucky countries that it's like, dude, Kevin, they said, we got weapons of mass destruction. We have these big tubes. We guarantee they have weapons of mass destruction. They're going to blow us up any moment. They're going to have nukes in 5 years. Iran, Afghanistan didn't have jack shit. As a matter of fact, the only weapons they had were weapons that we sold them when we created the Mujahideen that actually fought the Russians originally. There's a movie called Charlie Wilson's War starring Tom Hanks that tells all about it. So we're the ones that sell the gun.
I'm boycotting Tom Hanks movies.
Yeah.
Ever since he did that one where he was on a deserted island talking to the soccer ball, I'm like, that's enough.
Are you kidding? That's one of the best movies ever. Castaway.
It really is. It really is.
I never watched it, to be fair.
He had to do dental work with
Kevin, you would love it because at the end of the movie, my favorite part, the favorite joke of the whole movie, he's gone, he's locked up, and at the very end, he meets his girlfriend or his wife, the girl, and she's got a new family, and this doesn't ruin it, but they're in Tennessee. They're in Nashville, Tennessee. And he's like, oh, shit, we got a football team? That's pretty cool. Like, he's getting pumped. He's got this really sad moment in the thing. And then he looks on, and she's got a Tennessee Titans thing on the wall. He's like, oh, cool, we got a football team. So I still laugh at that point.
Gianelli 55. Oh, this guy was in the thing that Chad couldn't read. Because I was watching Carl did a thing. Carl, who are these podcasts, did a thing about Chad when he was drunk. When everybody said he was drunk and except for Florentine thought he was one of Chad's master work.
Me and Jim had a long talk today.
Oh, you did? Anyway, so Chad couldn't say Gianelli 55. He kept saying gangster.
Yeah, what was he saying? I watched that clip. He couldn't say Ganelli.
He couldn't read it. And Carl's like, look, he can't even say Gianelli 55. That's how drunk he is. Because all the words, when you're drunk are jumbling and stuff. Yeah. And then he's got his – he'd be like, no, I got my glasses on. I couldn't – but Carl was going, it's Gianelli 55. I'm like, yeah, it's clear as day. And I even know Gianelli 55. So when Chad couldn't read it, I'm like, it's Gianelli 55. He's pretty common enough in the Super Chats. Roastmaster General, love you, Rev. Bob Levy.
Thank you.
He's a Bob Levy fan. I guess I got to keep Levy for another day.
And as a huge fan,
he can't fight till Friday now. Addicted to Steakums, $5. Just sent Adam photos of some chick I found on the internet. To say,
no, this is not even him. That's the guy.
I know it's not. It's Steakum.
Okay,
but it's the same picture. And he's not. Free Brittney, yeah.
Was it yesterday, Kevin, where it was Melton and Addicted to Profit? So that was Monday. That was such a good show. I listened to that whole hour. That was so funny. And that guy's in the Bahamas so butthurt. I mean, Addicted to Profits is a great super chatter. I'm not even trying to hate on him, but it was just so fucking funny. Him trying to defend himself to Melton. That's why your show is better than any show on the internet. You can create these dramas with no offense to Addicted to Profits. He's like this nobody super chatter, and all of a sudden his whole life is up in arms. He has to call into your show. It's like drama out of thin air. I mean, you couldn't write this. A Hollywood producer couldn't write this good.
No.
Yeah, but even like what you do, everyone, you think Brittney Griner would have thicker skin after spending a couple of fucking months in the Russian prison, and she's all like, she's at DFW, which is a fine airport, DFW, and she's like, oh, this guy's mean. He's a meanie bajini. It's like, what in the fuck is going on? Where Alex Stein, then they call it at least everybody knows you now. He's a social media provocateur. I'm like, I made that guy.
That's true. I wouldn't even be the provocateur I am today. And dude, the fact that they act like it was based in violence, they said it was based in white supremacy. The women's, the Players Association issued a statement. Her agent issued a statement. Multiple players issued a statement. Their coach issued a statement. I mean, they just want to be a victim.
You didn't even do anything.
I'm saying if they didn't do any of these posts, it's not even a story. I'm a nobody. They're the ones that made it a big deal.
No, you're not a nobody, but I mean the fact that they like the way they reacted like that, it's like nothing happened. Like the one guy they had security. The guy who grabbed you was security, right? Paid security.
Yeah, he worked for her. He was carrying her bags. He had their Louis Vuitton bag.
Wow.
See, he carries the weed now. You see how
that guy takes the fall now.
Hey, what would happen if you think she can fuck you up? No. If she would have got mad?
No, Bob, listen.
He's big. He's 99.
No, but I'm saying if I had to freaking box her out, dude, I could box her out. Like, I'm not even kidding. I could put my forearm on her back, and she would not be able to get any space in the. Like, I would out rebound her. I would.
But how tall are you? 6'4"?
I'm almost 6'4". I'm 6'3.5". And so,
well, maybe they got a little intimidated by your size or something. Who knows?
Well, I mean,
because they're used to kind of towering over everybody. So maybe because they weren't towering over you, they thought you were really like a physical threat too.
A little bit that she probably did, but dude, she was shook. Like her whole face when I had that camera on her, she was just kind of like white, like a ghost. And then when she walked past me, I'm telling you, and I need to actually, the clip goes on a little longer, but all of her teammates circled around her like a covenant or something. Like they were gonna, like they were gonna do some sort of ritual, just all protecting her. I mean, listen. Women are ridiculous. Women love to play the victim, but like when you put them in a basketball team like this, like I just think it was like, how could they be a bigger victim? One of her teammates is like, oh, I was so scared. It was so threatening. They all want to be the biggest victim of whatever that experience was.
Yeah, they said I've read one story where they said they all like got in they got in a group and were like
huddled.
Huddling like in a frightened mass. I was like, what?
No, but
for prime time 99, you should send him the clip of AOC. That's how you handle it.
Yeah.
That's how you handle it. You go, he was talking about my booty, and I don't like people that talk about my delicious booty, and do it on the fucking steps of Congress. But they're like, we were scared, and we got into fetal position. And it's like, what? Now, what do you guys fucking stink at basketball? You're afraid of nothing.
Bunch of women.
But no, that's why nobody watches it, because you're right. Everybody wants to play the victim, and it's like, I mean, come on, man. I thought you should ask their pronouns. I should ask them all their fucking pronouns. Is there any he, hers, or she, hers, or whatever the fuck record this go by? Is there any she, hers here? I mean, it's even the one hot girl. I didn't mean to start the WNBA, but even the one hot, the one who's on. Who was married to a dude and then had a child.
There is a hot one. I can't.
Yeah, she's on TNT. She does TNT halftime show when Charles Barkley has the night off. But she's famous. She's in commercials. He's in commercials with Steph Curry now about CarMax, whatever. I can't remember her name, and they'll say it in the chat. But she was like the one great hope. That we're all not. Some of us are straight, and she was straight, but now she's married to a lady. So it's like, so imagine if imagine if 98% of the NBA players were homosexual. I mean, what kind of after a while you're like, everybody's gay. Yeah. LeBron, everybody's great. Draymond Green, everybody.
Well, in the
police... No, not Cheryl Miller. Just fucking Adam. Just find out who it is. I can't
Miller's sister was not.
No, she's like literally Candace Parker something. Candace Parker.
I think it's Candace Parker. But the best part, though, Kevin, they just released the police report. ESPN did, CNN police report, and in that they said that I pushed her security guard which is false. But the funniest part is they called the cops. They filled out a police report. In the police report,
Who did? The guy?
The Mercury. Yes, yeah. You can go type in Alex Stein police report. It comes up. ESPN wrote all about it because they won't stop writing about it. All these, WNBA blue check marks are writing about it. Fake reporters. But what was so funny about it is after I encountered them, they called the cops, and American Airlines said, "Oh, we'll take you to the executive lounge. We'll let you in the American lounge."
And then they go in there, and you're sitting there.
No. But then when all the
live streaming, come on, Super Chat. Where's Eddie Baker? Where's Eddie Baker? Come on, Eddie Baker. Let's get the Super Chats going.
But this is I got to finish the story. So when they went,
I cut everybody off. I apologize.
No, that's totally cool. I know. I watch the show, but what I'm saying is, when they went to the American lounge, they couldn't accommodate them and then kicked them out. So they had to go sit behind the gate with the gate agent in the customer service area. So they originally got invited to the lounge. They walked to the lounge. They said, "Oh, we can't accommodate 25 women."
Were you still around at that time, or did they got rid of you?
They got rid of me. See, after the interaction really happened, I was like, oh, shit. I wanted to go back and talk to her, but that guy just kept grabbing me. I actually walked back by there. I'm like, all right, let's just get out of here. So we went to the gate, the Skylink to our gate. We were gate E, and so we just took the train. And the guy said he's not going to press charges, so I'm not going to, I'm not going to press charges. I got more.
What is he going to press charge against? Because you supposedly assaulted him?
I pushed him, supposedly. I didn't, but that's what he said.
Yeah, he grabbed you.
Yes, of course. But there's three sides to every story: his side, my side, and the truth.
Yeah, that's what Tucker Carlson taught me.
He's my dad. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for Tucker. What do you think about that? Fox News trying to sue him, cease and desist. What do you think about that, Kev?
Yeah, it's dirty. They're all creeps, man. If that doesn't show you what creeps people are, it's like he was their biggest draw. He was their biggest ratings. As soon as he does something they don't like, they cut him loose, and then they sue him. They sue him for doing a fucking show on Twitter. That can't be allowed. That's not competition. He's not going on another network. He's on a free platform. There's no way they can shut him down. And again, it just seems like it'd bring him more attention to his show.
Yeah, now he looks like he's a martyr.
Yeah, he's a martyr. He's a fucking First Amendment martyr.
And everybody's going to want to see what he had to say, when he's done with Fox. Everyone's going to.
Yeah, because it just reminds everybody. Oh yeah, he has a Twitter show. Like I remember when he did the tweet saying he was going to do the show, but then I completely forgot about it until I saw that they were suing him.
Well, I'd like to get your opinion on this drama. Supposedly his teams reached out to Rogan multiple times, and Joe won't have Tucker on, even though he just said on his podcast yesterday that he'd like to. But what do you think about Rogan won't have Tucker on?
Well, that's lame. He should definitely have him on.
You got to hear his side of the story. You have to.
I mean, he's had Paul Verzi on.
He's had everybody on. I mean, he's had the.
You're supposed to go who?
Yeah, I don't even know who that is.
I know. You're supposed to go who? And I go exactly.
Is he a comic? Is he some comic?
Yeah, he's friends with Bill Burr. Anyway, so for him not to get, first of all, it's dumb for him not to get Tucker Carlson because it'll do huge fucking ratings. It'll do huge numbers.
It would be one of the biggest shows that he's done because.
So he probably will. I saw the clip of him saying that. I didn't see the clip, but I saw somebody tweet that he said he wouldn't have a problem having. He'll definitely going to have him on now. He's probably just trying to stir up, get the fucking thing, get the kettle heated or whatever the fuck they say. I don't know if anyone ever says that, but let's get that thing stirred up a little bit, and then we'll have them on.
So Bjorn Helg Nysum, I don't know if I'm saying that right. Stein looks like 90s Stuttering John. That's a little true, but Stuttering John had the long hair in that era of the Stern days. He had the long hair, but I am like Stuttering John. I watched a highlight clip. Of course, he's a mess now, but he kind of shut down a lot. He kind of shut down you guys, Shuley, a little bit because he stopped doing content.
It doesn't matter. We have tons.
Well, I know that, but I'm saying we still the fresh content though, Bob.
Yeah.
Bob's a little sensitive. Bob's a little sensitive because the Stuttering John outwitted them.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did. It's like, hey, I'll start making content. They'll go out of business. You're practically out of business, Bob. So stay close to me.
Business. We're fucking stronger than ever right now.
You don't even know. Shirley don't even tell you what you're doing.
With the fake numbers he gives me, we're in good shape.
Yeah, he's giving you fake numbers. He's probably behind the pool guy too. I go, Bob. What'd you do? What you making May for YouTube? Bob goes, I don't know. Mr. Shuley don't give me the numbers. Even if he tells them, they're fucking lies. All their numbers are down. They got outwitted by a stuttering clown.
We have over 700 people on YouTube.
Show me the numbers. Show me the YouTube numbers.
Send the numbers over. Shirley, get them over.
Show me the YouTube numbers for May 21st. The last time you got paid by YouTube. Show me those numbers.
Okay.
I don't care about your membership and who can swim in the pool as a member and who doesn't have pool privileges. It's fucking hack.
We're taking over.
Taken over. Stuttering John's like, I'll stop making content, and they're fudged. I cleaned it up for Alex Stein. They're fudged if I stop making content. That's what he did. Amish Space Force, best culture jammer on the planet right now.
Thank you, Amish.
Is that what you're called, a culture jammer?
That's what they say. Yeah.
So you studied Stuttering John because he was a master interviewer. I mean, you don't do what he does, obviously, but you actually do it better because you ask ridiculous questions and you're not coming at as a special needs person. Yeah, because they couldn't be rude to John because he was handicapped, So you're obviously not handicapped. You're gorgeous. You're very glib. So you actually have to ask good questions on the move. Yeah. The AOC should go in the fucking Smithsonian. Like she's walking up steps. You're at Congress. Most people are intimidated just to be in Washington. When I walk around Washington, D.C., I was like, holy shit, every building's like famous. So you're on the Capitol steps and you're fucking throwing fucking bombs at her, telling her how fucking hot she is and insulting her at the same time. You're a master.
And she shook her ass going up those steps a little.
She did. More. She worked it.
She was in this small skirt, but listen to this. You'll love this. So, I sued AOC because she blocked me on Twitter. And it is a legit lawsuit. You can Google it up, Business Insider. So now we've been going back and forth with her attorneys. She will unblock me, Bob, but I have to agree to never confront her ever again. So I said, no. I said, no way.
That's not your business,
So you're only asking for your Twitter to be unblocked?
That's all I'm asking for. No monetary sum whatsoever. Because the reason why you're like, Alex, that's crazy. Marjorie Taylor Greene got sued by Media Matters. She settled with them for $20,000. Trump got sued. He had to settle. So all these people are settling. Just the only thing I did is I said I didn't want to ask for money. I didn't want to seem too gauche, I guess, as you'd say. Mm-hmm. But I wanted them to take the lawsuit seriously, and they are. So she's going to unblock me. But they're trying to make it a stipulation where I can't contact her, I can't confront her, I can't interact with her, and so that's not true.
Well, agree to it and then confront her anyway. When are you going to see her again?
Well, that's.
Are you guys going?
He said, "When you're going to go see her again? Yeah, go see her again. Do it again. Do it over and over, and then let her block you again.
And then sue her again. Just start.
Well, that's it. Just keep it going because it's heat and it's going to be big for you. It's putting you on the pedestal.
Well, Bob, you're a wrestler. I love the wrestling background. It's like the WNBA and AOC, what they did in professional wrestling terms, they're the ones that put me over. I was a nobody. They put me over. I mean, literally, AOC couldn't have put me over any bigger by saying, oh, he said I had a juicy ass. That made me a hero.
I mean, she retweeted you, right? She retweeted what you
She
had.
didn't just retweet it, Bob. She took the video, downloaded it, and posted it as her own. Her version never got 20 million hits.
Yeah, that's amazing. Thank you.
Right? Thank you, AOC. Thank you, WNBA. I mean, Kevin, would you have ever thought I'd be fighting with a women's basketball league and it's helping my career?
I thought you actually went to the airport because you knew they were flying through DFW. I was like, how the fuck does he know everything?
Well, there is a conspiracy out there that somehow you could figure out that they were going to Indiana to play that team and that, is the only.
Yeah, but they were connecting through DFW, right?
No, they had played 2 games. They had done a doubleheader in Dallas.
They have connecting flights. How fucked up is that?
They don't even have direct flights. It's make a stop. There's only
DFW is a major hub, so I just thought they were connecting through there.
No. They were home. They were doing a homestead, or she was home because she went to Baylor in Waco. She's has friends and family in this area, so
right.
it was big. Brittney Griner's back in Dallas. Oh, who gives a fuck?
Yeah, she won a couple of titles, I think, at Baylor with her. I know at least one. I had money on the other team. I'm Marty Lang. I bet on everything. I'm Gino Bisconte. I bet on the USFL. I'm going to do my whole show on Thursday now. USFL football talk with Gino Bisconte. because the boss man likes to pay me money because he encourages alcoholism.
Well, what was it? Ski Mask said he makes a bet every day. I was laughing about that. I thought that was so funny.
I don't even listen to the guy.
He bets like $1 on 12 teams. So
he does a parlay.
About 5 to 7 grand. But to win it, like he got close. He won like 19 out of 20 one time.
Yeah, but that's almost worse, Bob. You get that close and you don't succeed. I've had a parlay where I bet like $20 and there was 6 teams to win like $1,800 or something, or $2,000, and you miss it by 1. You're like, it's almost worse than not even gambling, obviously.
Yeah, it's like a lottery ticket. When you win $4, you're like, I'm getting close. I'm so fucking close to the big one.
And then nothing.
Nothing. Exactly.
Kvetch and Brennan. Brittney smokes weed. What a bad person, just like Bob.
I'm awful.
We never said she's bad for smoking weed.
Yeah,
Bob don't even smoke it anymore. He mostly eats cookies, right, Bob?
Don't eat cookies. I got so fucked up last night from the cookie. Oh my God.
Do you make the weed buddy yourself, Bob, or do you buy the cookies?
No, I get it from K4 Industry, and it's unbelievable. It's tasty. It does the job. It works on pain. It works on everything. It's great. We'll send you some.
Yeah, please. Let me give you my
address. You don't do that stuff, do you?
Not really, but I mean, I have. I mean, if I go to like California or Las Vegas, where it's legal, I mean, I would eat like sometimes you have the gummies. Yeah, there's a cookie. I'll buy the pack of gummies, or just to be goofy.
Adam, it's $2. Not saying anything. We don't have time for this nonsense.
$2.
I know I've been busy. What?
It was a cucumber.
Oh, I didn't know.
I know I've been busy.
They got credit.
Okay, Dinoc 1975. I know
Dino K.
Dino K. Oh, duh. Yeah, Dino K is a big super chatter. Dino K. I know I've been busy, but when did Levy get a beard? Or was he outside in the pool wearing a mask and the rest of his face got sun?
No, it's a little bit. I got to shave, but it's nothing big.
Bob, you're going a beard?
No, I'm going to shave it tonight.
What? Why tonight? Is tonight like some kind of Shuli holiday?
Because I got the pool guy coming over.
Did you convert yet, Bob? Did you convert to Shuliism?
No, I didn't convert. Nothing.
Is he going to make you convert? You do like 7 shows a week. I mean, 7 shows a day together. Is he going to make you convert? Because a lot of couples, if one is a Shuli, they make the other one convert to Shuliism.
No, it's not a rule yet, but I don't know what's going to happen.
And happy birthday to Mike Morris. You guys' show stinks. I'm watching it.
Kidding?
You guys are trolling me again. Somebody sends me.
That is true, Bob. What the hell was that title? I hate Kevin Brennan.
Here's the thing. Yesterday, we had a girl. We had Stan Salon the other night, and this girl, KB. Her name is K.
Yeah, but she never goes by KB.
That's all she goes by.
No, she goes KAYBEE.
B, and as Ray said, a real B at the end. As Ray explained it, okay? She goes by KB, so it says that they finally...
Okay, well, what about today?
Today was a goof because of the fact that yesterday you thought it was, KB was you. It's not, and it was about his daughter's soccer coach, Matt Brennan.
Brennans are everywhere. Anyway, did he co-create the Chappelle Show? No. So I go to watch it. It's like they go, oh, it's somebody's birthday. It's Mike Morris's birthday. I'm like, this is the show.
But it's his birthday.
You buy that fat fuck a cake?
No, we couldn't because we wouldn't get a piece of it with him. Look, we did.
That's the whole shtick now, Alex. Is that they found out Mike Morris is fat because all you can see is his head. He has a regular size head.
Yeah, at the Pottstown, they couldn't believe how heavy he was. Yeah, no,
yeah,
I know.
He's lower heavy, and you don't see that. You don't see many people that look like a bowling pin around.
That's fair.
Emma, is this the same guy from the other guy? I am Magnus 1. Alex, love the red shoes.
Look at him.
When were you wearing red shoes at the airport?
No, that's an inside joke because on the internet, Jeffrey Podesta, the people that do Pizzagate and all these conspiracies, supposedly they wore red shoes. And so they think I'm in a elite group of Hillary Clinton child predators.
But you're not in the elite group. You're just in the.
No, I'm not. I'm in the low class predator group. Just I like that. I like that. And candy. That's it.
I like that the fact that the WNBA walks into Delta Miles Plus room and they're like, "We don't have room for you." It's like, what's it? The 1950s? Like, do you have a white room and a black room? Like, imagine if an NBA team walked into one of those fucking mileage club, United Plus mileage, whatever the fuck they call it. They'd be like, sorry, the Clippers, we don't have any room for you. They'd be like, get rid of these other losers. These are NBA fucking ball players, millionaires with huge cocks. Get them in here. All you can eat for free, fellas. But with the WNBA, like, we're out of room, ladies.
Go outside with that mean guy.
I see hers.
They saw how tall Brittney Griner was. They didn't want her to eat all their food. They're like, gosh, I mean, she looks literally like a giant. I mean, like
she looks like one of those. What do you call them? The with the big necks. They always lean it down. Giraffe. She's got it. Yeah, she's got it like a huge head and a long neck. She might eat like a giraffe. Like just lean in at the fucking buffet at the Mileage Plus room and eat all the fucking things. You see where I'm going with this? I'm exhausted, so that's why.
Oh, come on!
I'm a little off my game today, huh?
Have you ever heard the rumor that tall girls have bigger vaginas? You ever heard that?
No.
Well, I think they have bigger everything.
Yeah, I know, but they say the taller girl is harder to please. Supposedly,
well, that's why I usually date short Asian women because you're so big, Mr. Brennan.
I agree.
Because they're littler and tighter, and then they think you're gigantic. It's like the same thing with a big, tall dude. He's gonna have a big, long cock. Look at his thumb, as one of Ray's girlfriends said. I mean, look, right? You look. Is
that how you decide the thumb? Is that what Ray said?
That's what one of Ray's girlfriends said.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Ray's never fucked any of these girls, correct? He just has been on a date.
No, she's saying if you look at a man's thumb, that's usually what his dick correlates to. So you're fine. But I'm saying, you ever see Matumbo's thumb?
I played my
He
first
gave me a ride on it one time.
I saw a guy's penis. No, I don't even tell this story really because I'm still kind of ashamed. I played football at the University of South Florida. There was a guy on our team named Johnny Payton. When I'm telling you, you'd have to shower. His penis was so big, he never wore clothes. Never. I'm saying if he could be naked, he loved it. He would shower. You know how you shower, you face the shower? He would exclusively face the back. He would only have the shower washing his back. He would walk in, and it would make you just feel so insecure. You'd see this guy, and he'd literally – I'm telling you, when his penis was big, it was to his knee. It was something out of
– No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was, Kevin. Yes, it was.
Get him on my show!
So he had a huge dick and a horrible ass, you're trying to say. So he would always face the other
I never saw his ass. He was always
when his dick was limp, it was to his knee?
Dude, yes, Kevin. It was like
how many hands can you get on it? How many hands can you get on it?
Honestly, like 4. I mean, it was so. Everybody talks about Johnny Payton's dick. It was a legendary penis. I mean, some people just they're born with legendary dicks. I mean, unfortunately.
Wait, and he didn't go into porn or anything?
No, he was actually a really good player, but he kind of broken home guy, couldn't get the grades, failed out. But he was like a
It sounds like a perfect fucking highway to porn.
Yeah, something. I mean, George Floyd was a porn star. I mean, it's not that.
I don't know if he's a star, but he was in the industry.
Well, I watch his video every night before I go to bed. He's a star.
There's videos out of him, really? There is video.
Are you kidding, Bob? Bob, are you trolling?
No, I really don't know.
Type in George Floyd sex tape. He was in multiple porns. He's getting head.
Oh, I thought you watched the one where the cop was pinning him with his knee. I thought you watched that every night.
That's the only one I ever came to.
Johnny Carson, the actual trade was Brittney for the Merchant of Death and 2 terrorists to be named later. Johnny Carson comes in with the joke. Adam's having a technical difficulty, so I think the soundboard is down.
Well, Kevin, I loved your commentary too. How Chad tried to say because of his disaster stream. Well, Kevin had a disaster stream the other night. That comparison. See, that's the problem with Chad. I think Chad is kind of affable. There's some stuff that's likable, but he compares himself to everybody. Like he thinks because somebody else is doing something that justifies his actions. It's very weird. I don't know why he constantly does that. Where it's like because he thinks he's being clever and he thinks he grabs one thing.
and like my Wi-Fi didn't work, and then he goes, yeah, well, Kevin fucks up his stream. Kevin was drunk. I said no. I said I had started drinking, and so the last thing I wanted to do was try to fix my Wi-Fi when I already started getting my drink on. You know when it's 5 o'clock on Friday and you're over at TGIF, you're having a pina colada, and they're like, you're gonna come back and finish this project, Brennan. You're like, fuck, because you thought you were done for the week. So I thought I was done. I thought the Wi-Fi was cooking, yeah. And then all of a sudden I got to start fixing it without Adam's help, and I was like, God damn it. So yeah, I wasn't drunk, and I wasn't bragging about how I was on 2 YouTube platforms, and then I snipe streamed the show. I snipe streamed for 2 minutes, and then it shut it down. And then I told people my Wi-Fi was broken and my power was out. And then people did some basic remedial checking, and they saw there was no power outages in all of Tampa. And then 3 days later, the idiot goes, oh, you sheep believe anything I tell you. Okay, right. You're an idiot.
The sheep comment. Why would he say that?
Because he's an idiot. He has like 3 fans. He was doing a walk around. Somebody got him a selfie stick, so now he goes out every day and walking around, and he doesn't get any super chat, so he has to read all the comments. But you can see he's cherry picking the good comments. They're like Chad Army and Gina Bobima, all these dumb idiots. But he only reads it. They're mostly 10-1 against, but he only reads the ones that are good, and he acts like he's winning. Look, people like me. Yeah, 3 people like you and 50 zillion people hate you. You're right. Hi, Gina Bobina's lawyer.
But Kevin, they're jealous because this is why what you've created, and it's insane, where the audience can interact with the super chats. You do the daily show. You're consistent. Everybody wants that. They want a community. You built a community. You almost did it on accident.
Right. By accident. Totally by accident.
Well, I'm saying, but you've been podcasting for years. I'm just saying the fact that what you built, everybody thinks, oh, I can do that. Well, I can just turn on the camera and I can just get super chats. They don't realize you have to be funny. I mean, you have to put in a lot of
But you got to start at the same time. I tell Ray DeVito, Ray, start at the same time so people know. Like, even if we start at 4 or 5, 4 or 6, we're still going to start at 4 or something. Yeah. So, but Ray's like, no, I'll do it then. And I'm not even going to fucking waste my time with the Shuli Network, but like, you got to start on time. There's got to be some consistency. You can't be on all day. You can't be on all day, Bob. What show are they supposed to watch, Bob? If you're on all day, which one should they watch? So you want homeless people with no jobs, no employable people watching the Shuli Network all day. Got it. Hi, Shuli's lawyers.
We start at 9 o'clock every morning.
And you never end. So when should they watch? At 9 o'clock or noon or 3?
I got nothing else tonight. I'm just hanging out. It's like we get the stuff done, and it's done for the week, except for the morning.
Now you got the Freddie Mercury show. You got the Road Story.
The Freddie Mercury show. We're gonna have
nobody watches them.
Alex wants on.
I do watch them sometimes, but the Freddie Mercury show. Dude, you guys going and watching? You know what you guys were doing before Shuli blew up is going when you guys were on the road, the Killers of Comedy. Yeah. You guys would react to you and Beetlejuice, and then I guess Sal and Richard. That is some good ass stuff. And did you see, Kevin, there's another thing too where in professional wrestling it's called a mark. Even though I have criticism of Shuli, I'll always be a Shuli mark because I'm such a Howard Stern mark, right? So I've listened to thousands of hours of Shuli with Eric the Midget and Shuli and Brent. So it's like, I respect him because he's giving me a lot of good content,
That's fine. I mean, it's a free country for now. Nice. $10.
Kevin's show is number 1, Bob. You have to admit that. Kevin MLC.
No, I'm on at 4 o'clock every day. I'm not on all day, so they know when to watch it. They know it's going to be on at 4. They know I'm not going on. I'm not going to do a snipe stream walking around my neighborhood like Chad because someone sent me. Gina Bobina sent me a selfie stick. Hey, let me see if it works. And Chad's looking for like any good comments. But basically, he's like, hey, I got a super this selfie stick. Let me see if I get some morning super chats. He's such a hack, but he's pretending it's because he wants to make sure his selfie stick works. But he's really doing it because so maybe I get some morning super chats. And Bob, that wasn't nice. Trolling Kevin. Nice.
Nice. It was a joke. Come on, we know you get a little heated. Sometimes.
No, I'm cool. I take everything. I'm like Brittney Griner. I take things well. What happened? A man talked to me at the airport. Huddle around like we're fucking refugees from the Ukraine. Imagine people in the Ukraine. Their buildings get bombed, and they seem to be okay on the news. They can have interviews. They talk to the press, but handsome Tucker Carlson wannabe son talks to them, and they're like, "Oh, the horror." Like they were fucking napalmed or some shit. It's fucking crazy.
Nobody's afraid of white people. Nobody's afraid of white people.
Mr. Kill Everything. Alex, are you going to wear your tuck-it-in bathing suit to Bob's pool party in a couple of years with a pool sign? Yeah, you gotta do it as a goof. Wear one of your lady costumes.
Yeah, but see, Kevin, I'd like to get your opinion because you are a guy that's been in the business forever, and Bob as well. I get so much hate when I put on that Target bathing suit from the left. They don't even really care. They kind of think it's funny. But all the Christian conservatives, oh, well, you're just as bad as a transgender. You're just as bad. You know, you're da-da-da. They don't realize it's a goof. You know, it's like Monty Python. Jim Carrey's put on a women's bathing suit. Like a lot of people have done it. But I kind of don't want to do it because I get so much hate. Oh, yeah, he's gay.
Don't do it. If it's backfiring, don't do it.
Well, it's just people that are pissed at that moment for their beliefs or whatever, but you can't make everybody happy. You got to continue doing what you do.
See, I agree with
I still think what you're best at is just doing the stuttering John, but without the stuttering. It's like, you can't, listen, I've said it before, the AOC thing, you can't teach someone to be calm like that under pressure. Like I said, I wouldn't be able to do it. I'd be too nervous. Like I wouldn't know what to ask. I mean, you're talking to the hottest congressperson they've ever had, wearing a short skirt, walking upstairs so you can practically see her cooch.
Yeah.
And you're still, I couldn't even talk to a lady walking upstairs in the summer in New York because they're too hot. And she's a fucking famous person, and you're asking her fucking great questions. You can't teach someone. Anyone can put on a lady's fucking costume. Paul Verzi could do that. But not anyone can, like practically nobody could do what you do with AOC. And people think I'm blowing smoke. That's a fact. Like I watch it in like awe. I'm like, I don't know how you don't stammer, you don't stutter. It's like really unbelievable.
I'll take it.
Is this guy? I don't know. I am Magnus.
Don't go on the internet tomorrow. This person, the pickles. There's you know how you have stream snipers? I have stream snipers. This is one of my stream snipers where they watch my stuff and that.
Okay.
Which is, I'm happy they're donating. I am Magnus. Please keep bringing the super chatters. But this would be like if Chad was super. This guy is a fan. Be like if one of Chad's when they super chat you to try to.
But he's an anti-fan of yours. Who is he a fan of?
Oh, this guy hates my. I mean, he likes me because they watch all my stuff. But it's like one of those fans where you watch everything the person does, but then you talk shit about him.
But somebody's encouraging people to go against you, right? You don't want to say his name, or you don't care.
Oh, I don't care. No. I mean, the guy's I don't know this guy, but the channel that he's talking about is a guy named Podawful, and it's like, you know, his fans, all he does is make content about me, other people, where he does 5-hour streams where he'll go back and watch my stream and be, oh my God, Alex itched his nose right there. Oh my gosh, Alex did this, you know, it's like just.
That's what we do with Stutter and John.
Exactly right. They do that to me. Yes, exactly right. That's a good way to describe it.
No, yeah, I can't even. I was watching Carl. No, I was watching Carl today, and I guess Carl agrees with me about the red board thing, where it's like red board takes too long to get to anything. After a while, you're like, I give up. I move on. I don't really give a shit what a grown man's gonna think about every little fucking detail. No disrespect to Melton. Every little detail, magnets, every little detail about some guy, what a guy's doing or what he's wearing. Yeah. I mean, Red Bar would look at some dude's belt. I forget whose belt it was for like 15 minutes. I was like, it's a fucking belt, man.